This is Kessben 93.3 FM, a new wave of excellence in radio.
Newton Lartey Kessben.
Hello, Sir Joe. Boss, my summer studio has say now and Empire be drop our Ivory Coast at the time Ghana Blaster be facing the Pharaohs of Egypt. It's a very, very big game. A big game by virtue of starter and the Kevin to just could be containing 11 of the trophies. During the entire history of this particular tournament, Egypt for 97, Ghana just 4. It makes it an enticing game. I want to me embassy talking about this game. Now you I started from Ghana. Coach, I first said Chris Hutton or buy was in Sabre, but so it's always been a bit inconsistent about the lineup now. So you have Ali Disedu, Nicolas Opoku, of course there's Jerome Opoku, but and Jerome here in that game, and Ubenya Gideon Mensah. It means a 4-2-3-1 convertible 4-3-3 with Kudus, adding up to Edmond and Thomas Partey. Now you and Sawon Finfin. No Babenya, Jordan Ayew, Joseph Pencil, Inaki Williams. 1, 2, 3. That makes it a top 3. A very, very expansive team, but share problem no ha na ya na etori bi ewo Salis Edmond had yenya Thomas Partey, and of course yenya Edmond Adro e de ne ka ho na general nsensema ye di nkoma ye di nyina chi ene ye hyebre e hye ankasa yensem manager ne ba ye no the games our wa try say talking about friendly games against Mexico, as you see here 4-1 na odiko that game num eno de omoboye from or changing in sub of 4-2-3-1, 4-3-3. I'll try so baby against USA and also more boy from. Now on the field, yeah, near what they are kind of pattern of strength. Team be about baby or tardy born and fat, baby on tank or a whole and a different pattern of strength. Now area of dominance, a defense and then a hoarding, midfield and then a hoarding, attack and then a hoarding. So talking about an imam, the pattern of weakness for Ghana, a left back. The pattern of weakness. Just a more fresh bar. But be on tidy for coin one so the banner a in Chen Hase and on the Shannon so. That is the pattern of weakness for Ghana. Unfortunately, it is also that same pattern of strength for Egypt. Now watch again this goal. Now you need common. So every opponent biano, yes, she game no not yet the bar. Nim dia wo nim fa Ghana ho nti ehwe fa na opeso de ball no ekokofa sa na mpese me kire every opponent bi anya ball no a wo de number bi Gideon Mensah wo no ba bi Babara man wo no etito ne bi mpo a ye na before ball no be turn net no general ya na ye players no almost like free at a free situation no born a turn net no this is Jiku na Jiku ya dey back area or back Gideon Mensah free back you first one you Kevin me go this is a friendly game and US boy na omugu ye from now this goal and that of Kevin, what is the difference? Now Kevin dey keep on parry ball at on him here and on back ball no share but then I'm here for neighbor and I'm Gideon Mensah ho neighbor shot and keep on Opubaye now the second ball no and I'm catch on it. That is the pattern. Okay, Sasha Biem. The build up through that left zone of our defense really started by taking everybody on that channel out, including the winger. Gideon Mensah, Jiku, now this is the situation at Atoye. Keep on a paribon at Tobonum. Now the reality is say that area of our defense got cracked down. And a quite dumb. Okay, let's forget about the quality and the stature of Kevin. Near TC US game. Shall I be on the body free bar? Should they keep on the now should the attack and the for Kevin the other two utrim. And I'm mobile. Now there is a shot. They put at the box room, no opponent in a cardboard at home. So we don't have control on that line. And a box room, no, Sabon about Toa. You know, be about clear. This opponent ran about Babashi. The first ball that gets entry into the area, the second ball that becomes 50-50. 50-50 there, it means opponent in the now, Kevin did this. And the US so yeah. Apart from that goal, area be pan opponent or person the ball ebefa. That is the sort of channel I want chili. So we show na ma refi World Cup no obia na hobby. I will tell you why this problem has really existed. Now opponent be taking advantage of it, including our friendly games, including opponents are that stronger on the African continent like Central African Republic. Area na there. I had you can watch it every time. How many jerseys? 2 as against 3 are the equipe and 4. But me se born ye pre na ba beto ha. Why na ba be pre born na my na first of all, I didn't the be keepers no omupu born so to a. It is our man me fa born no a. Na is akodiagu. This time it wasn't our left back, it was our right back. So me catch that was say your laterals na there. On bebo ha me hwate there. This is the area of Abdi Izazuli, Morocco. This is also another area of Trezeguet of Egypt. I'm the one that far right, but a bus here had a Mo Salah. So what structure in a general Yadiko game? No, Osha, shall be opponent and a 10 and Schindler or 10 and 1 channel crash. Schindler was out of balance. The keeper and Namnasia Okoro. So it's always been happening. Say opponent to be any opportunity, no panacea or the fan channel. Two, you need control over your box room. Now, for God's sake, Baba Idris is central defensive midfielder. As I said, Baba and I were. The 9 abro strike and a pump so. These are some of the errors so I want to mean in Egypt. And until I can say ball itself and Ankasa never a penalty. So apart from Baba Idris, you watch Ofori. This is a goal scorer already on the only onside position there. But Ofori by he didn't come for the ball. No best as to go on sign the ball no actually. So there's some level of organizational skills that has to exist in our box. Into me existing man in your year. Who is the leader at that back line? Now, first ball, no, the one who said you could 1 pound. Baba Idris to the 9 there, Kosoro, Salisu acquired there out of position of entry, of a Diagu, and then this is the level of defensive structure you hear. Oh, your game, you stay very, very solid. Now, Yanshan also say Egypt for Mozambique, so similar pattern of goal this year. 2, miscommunication area been an anno the consider of 4 p.m. Keep away 1 p.m. But watch how many Mozambican defenders and I stay very static, allowing Mustafa Mohammed to have the ball. So person what I say Enipa Frey, this is the goal scorer, Mustafa Mohammed. This is Mo Salah. So Shanipa Frey, they all for God said Mohammed Mustafa Jinahase and that he can have the ball. So on the 10 of that 360, what me actually be Enipa me and channel, Mo Salah has been occupied. But none of them and it's me working on Mohammed Mustafa. And I am asking, Sajid Trines, now who are your box room and the Mustafa Mohammed should go no. Say and I'll do so. But of course, Egypt are also stronger on the counter attack. So Shababi a bono or more winning board and they call if I know defenders who face you. Now let's talk about Ghana. Any counter attack how in Yapa. Egypt there against Mozambique. This is Ghana. Counter need to me. This friendly was against Central African Republic. Or you keep on in Frimu, keep on Abeka for Marcelo. You can watch it. Keep on Abba, where you know Frimu cry. And I want to empty net. So Egypt's chance never be see the also. And we are talking about unstructuralized high line of defense. A quite dumb smooth. It be a Central African Republic. So Egypt have shown set on the counter. Break your me a swift and very, very potent in the final third. But you lose some money. How well do we stay very organized and recover a ball area by? But Central African Republic and take advantage of that counter situation. So see what you so general, this is the high line. Should be a defender and you can understand the fact that every single time Egypt for no take it off na mobile. General, this is a counter attack. You lose ball and out of nowhere, Central African Republic at the border two. So you bisa and against Egypt, you say you call him. Ever since AFCON started in 1957, Ghana and call AFCON say you call or China you free in successive tournament being to you. You free group stage last time out. You best also free Fiana. Now Egypt has really shown. Say in the final third or more quality. There's something that I really want to talk about. Say Salah and Twin Shegwa. There's a bit of understanding and connection between Salah and Trezeguet Mohammed. So 2 players, and a better yati omumi enuntem. Open Egypt for no, but be omo yade, Salah yade. So Salah and Shah, he has some level of understanding with Trezeguet, no free the other left back. So Salah can drop here as an attacking midfielder, but or one anymore. Now you can watch Salah. Why no feeding no? That is Trezeguet. So only could say one basket in sealing or protecting Salah. And yes, Salah and the goal scorer here is the creator. There's a bit of understanding be a that on it Trezeguet term. Better dealing with that situation. But Salah and Shah, you're not Trezeguet or you know power. One thing I've really understood about your team and I said, your chances no you to me and share all the chances in especially in the final third. And into the general Akwakobwa said your central defenders number very important than that Chris Hutton. attackers in Shagua. Yeah, not central defense. So Uber who's a ball toilet, said I shimmer the other toilet and on tell who it's a china, not Jikwa, no go at Yamaye. It's been repeating. Say attackers not a call, men can set nullified or zero. Yeah, na central defenders, one way or the other, almost me a year more, and you can always be watching here. But me the tears is one out there. Na Shadia Kitwabia me highlighted show has said a bus a young connected balls in the final third. We've always been feeding off good crosses. And so share balls are air by your chances they're clear pano have always been from set pieces. Any open player, yeah, the crosses are involved. That is Nicolas Opoku. And at some point, you can also see Thomas Partey. So set pieces here, yeah, your advantage. And fortunately for Ghana, Egypt are very, very weak in set pieces. Code number 3, Egypt are very, very, very weak in set pieces. So Ghana, Osha, you have fouls, you have fouls around the box, and you have more corners. The little details of the game, Chris so I share video, I share here. But we take advantage of set pieces, be say. At two box in a chi, no, be very good. Or corner. Not your Auburn or Baba Body ye. Nimi a new situations are abwa Chris ever since or by. Set pieces are 1 or 2. Na then we can go. Or sometimes corners. But so what Shadia. Our counter attack in I said the corner. Juma so Egypt are very effective on counter attack. But trust me, say Ghana break it off, not general it's always been repeating. Now sometimes it starts from the press. And turn some press pen Kudus. He's done that multiple times, and he is a good finisher in the box. So Kudus and pressing and turn some in your corner chair. Yeah, no boy. 2. So I should maybe go if free choir could share. It was through this channel. Left channel no and turn some in your press the ball no coin, you know, and go by. Similarly against Liberia, the same channel, no. And Jordan Ayew, any that connection from Jonathan Sowa by virtue of that pass from Fatah Hamid Abdul. And I'm connected ball at the two. So Osha, ya who didn't do no. Usually, yeah, na central defenders involved in some of our goals. You can watch that 70-yarder from player in front of Nicolas Opoku and the clincher from Ernest Nyama. You know, the connection between the central defender and a winger and Shobebre. But you can watch it here. Opediani team will say Nyama attack you off. Now that is a counter attack. Okay, so we define a chance and one. And I've told you say counter the quick power. And 2, Egypt for the weakness and Edion come the goal, so forget it. The high line and non-compatibility of the Egyptian back line. And the promise say you're counter attacker. You bet me a court near finisher. Egypt for no better. This is a similar thing. Now counter no the other one want to say any player counter it have fun so ebapa I am trying some oh counter no we are them could earlier let me show no. You can also see this one so on a far ball the or the buyer. It's always been like that. Say and trying some to fire counter and be no power high America or the war so sack about one to so Antoine has always been a key member in our counter situations. But said one in number 2 net yeah that you tweet. Now floated balls to me Egypt and a counter to me Egypt. And we've shown some floated balls crosses in swings share now no Jikushebi and a counter also multiple times. So when you might be doing the team Egypt, then what are we doing? So you can watch it say counter there say you buy you how we have our weaknesses. One of them no as society Egypt's strength. Egypt's strength and then say they put more men in the box. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Born Basana or more pray for born one share na oh corner area. By a whole day your boy nam so and a counter by your weakness I latras in me no and a counter it's and you see your weakness. The 10 weakness of our side fouls and I do a boxing. You do papa. Some of the referee for no crack on the chair. We can stay very clean and disciplined in the box and be committing this series of errors. I'm telling you guys, if we committed those errors in the boxer, Egypt for no punish. So on the left channel we have a weakness. In the box we have some level of disorganization. Nobody serves as the leader. And on the counter attack, you're weak. By contrast, yes, so counter you're good. You're very, very fast. And a bad ball and I'm so you're very, very good. So now they hear me your box how to stay disciplined. Okay, it's incident way. SC. Fouls, we don't know who commands. You named your leader. And to ban a foul, no, you're committing a year. Apart from USDA, we've also done one against Jaime Lozano's Mexico when we had that friendly game. Shabuga Yedi. You know, if we play against some swift attackers, Now your defenders need to me recover them. I'm sorry, fouls were the MY cry. These are some of the things we don't expect to see against the Pharaohs of Egypt. You free more AFCON successively from the group stage down. But this is another tough moment. It's a blaster for no, or more a ball no more bonnie. For me, I'll be going with a back phrase, a coach, or try not or silly maybe a general. I think me and John, my boy Tizigi, I will go postinum. My boy Salis to Jikuna Mate in a back frame. My boy Ali Dunigidio Mensa. That makes it a back five. You quite anymore. Salis Samet. On him, Judah, she may about 2 central midfielders in addition to the wing backs. No boy attack enemy and attack no, my boy Bukari, my boy Kudus, my boy and Senuyama. I want speed against the Egyptians and I want great on the lateral. So Gideon on man and because Nuyama and Daho. Oh, but the other side, so Bukari on Hannah Hubebre because I know I already say do. Then you can have that freedom for Kudus. Now I'm married or search the rows, having that liberal position. I think your defense will stay very resolute and against the Pharaohs. At best could be a draw. But me baby me who Ghana say betting win the game no. Say Joe, Medani actually the amount. No what to a program so the free. It's a big game. It's a big game. Say Joe.
A big game. Newton Lartey Osro game no. I say our best a draw. Minima they say my last chance double can no. Say Ghana best a drawn game. Me my chance to chat to.
Ghana best a draw. Now say concede first you better lose the game no. Should Ghana concede first, you better twice lose the game no. We've never shown the strength of recovery ever since Chris Hughton before Jumano. You concede first goal, now you didn't say sorry. But you said first goal, I'm saying Egypt could come back and that will be a draw in our favor. But you consider first goal, investors lose. Ghana will lose the game, no say Joe.
Wow, man, second chance, they all can. Ghana. Okay, Intimaba Studio. Ha nafe Michael or Mickey ewa Newton Lartey Marija Tanse Mahudopi no de ato edwano and he came and so has house na say Franco Naro and so transit love